So you work on Fiverr and you want a more premium clients who are interested in buying your Fiverr gigs. Is that right? Yes, you came to the right place. PSEA wants to send you premium clients who are interested in buying your Fiverr gigs, and you keep the money. I have only 45 minutes to make a difference in your life. What we are going to learn today is going to support your dreams. I mean, how much difference does a few premium clients can make in your bank account? Only you know the answer to that. In case you don't know me, my name is Mohammed Siddique. I'm a husband, father, and entrepreneurial philanthropist, co-author of Conversations with Experts, host of instant publicity interviews, king of relationship capital, publisher of multiple business magazines such as Billionaire Mentor Magazine, Work From Home Magazine, and Real Estate Income Magazine. More on me, you can check my website, meetsiddique.com. Beside that, I'm an advisor to Al Sharif Foundation. We are on a mission to empower 1 million entrepreneurs in Pakistan. My today's agenda and promise is, what is the biggest cost for your gig sales? And more about premium clients and qualification criteria and how you can get premium clients to buy your gigs and your Q&A. So let's get going. What is the biggest cost to sell Fiverr gigs? You may be shocked to know on Fiverr gigs, or literally in any freelance business, is cost to acquire a new buyer who is interested in buying your gig. That's the most cost. आप देखें, अगर आज आपको एक ऑर्डर मिला है, अगले 3 दिन आप अगले नए ऑर्डर का वेट कर रहे हैं या 4 घंटे वेट कर रहे हैं, उसमें जितनी आप ट्राइयां कर रहे हैं, वो सारा जो टाइम है वो सारा आपको कॉस्ट कर रहा है. अगर वो $5 की गिग मिली है, $10 की, $20 की, अगले 3 दिन आप वेट करते रहे तो वो जो 3 दिन के जितने आवर्स आप वॉच कर रहे थे, वो सारा आपका जो हर घंटे का जो आपको टाइम कॉस्ट कर रहा था, दैट वाज कॉस्टिंग यू मनी. दैट्स द बिगेस्ट कॉस्ट. यू विश दैट यू हैव कि आपके पास कस्टमर हर घंटे में आ जाए, हर दिन आ जाए, हर रोज आ जाए. आप ये सोच रहे हैं प्रीमियम क्लाइंट क्यों, मुझे तो फाइवर पे ऑलरेडी बिजनेस आ रहा है. आई एम ग्लैड यू आस्क्ड दैट वन. प्रीमियम क्लाइंट्स लाइक टू पे मोर एंड यूजुअली फील प्राउड ऑफ इट. मैं आपको एग्जांपल देता हूं. जो एक आम शर्ट पहनता है वो $10 की आती है, जो पोलो की शर्ट पहनता है वो $100 की आती है, लेकिन जो पोलो की शर्ट पहनता है दे फील प्राउड इट कि मैंने पोलो की शर्ट पहनी हुई है, हालांकि वो इट कॉस्ट 10 टाइम मोर देन द रेगुलर. यू नो वेयर आई एम गोइंग. अगर आप $5 की गिग बेच रहे हो फाइवर पे, अगर वो $5 वाला जो क्लाइंट है आपको $100 या $80 या $50 या दे आपको, दैट्स विल कॉल प्रीमियम क्लाइंट. दे लाइक टू पे मोर एंड दे फील गुड अबाउट इट. एंड मोस्टली एज फार एज यू क्वालिटी डिलीवर आप उनको करें, दे आर हैप्पी विद यू. दे गिव यू रिपीट बिजनेस सो मच you end up working with them for months and years from now. Plus, because they are your happy client and they like to pay more, they will send you more referral from their network. Usually they are very successful people. उनका network भी उनकी तरह का ही होता है. You always hang around the people the type you are from. Premium client की definition क्या है? Client who like to pay more for the quality work. That's it. Quality work. उसमें कोई if buts नहीं है. You do everything to deliver them quality work. They love to pay more. In fact, अगर आप उनको जो $100 की पोलो शर्ट लेता है, अगर आप उसको $10 की कहते हैं, $10 की मेरे पास पोलो शर्ट है, वो आपसे खरीदेगा ही नहीं. उसके दिमाग में सबसे पहले ये आएगा कि ये शायद असल वाली नहीं है, ये हो ही नहीं सकता, इसकी कोई ना कोई चक्कर है इसमें, ये सही नहीं है. तो बेसिकली इफ यू ट्राई टू चार्ज लेस एंड ट्राई टू विन दैट क्लाइंट फॉर अ लोअर प्राइस, you are going to lose that client. They love to pay more and you better charge them more. That's a real definition of premium clients. Let me tell you, I only work on my private business only with premium clients for years. In this presentation, I have invited a few of them to talk to you and share their experience. So we know the challenge you are facing right now to acquire a premium clients. I get it. I had the same challenge 20 years ago. Don't take my word. I'm going to show you right now where are those premium clients, and you are not aware of it or you are ignoring it altogether. ये LinkedIn पे ग्रुप है, राइटर्स एंड ऑथर सर्कल्स. इसमें आप देखें 15,000 प्लस मेंबर हैं. ये राइटर्स और ऑथर जो हैं वो आपसे ई बुक का कवर बनवाएंगे, बाद में वो मार्केटिंग का करेंगे और वो बुक बेचता रहेगा, सालों साल बेचता रहेगा. आपको आपकी सर्विसेज मोस्ट लाइकली अगर आप अच्छा करेंगे तो दे विल स्टार्ट यूजिंग इट. ये टीकेट हाउसर है. ही इज माय मेंटर. He is my mentor since March 2003 and I am the manager of the group. He is the owner of it. Imagine all these, even a fraction of these authors or writers working with you as a client. Let's keep going. Let me show you more. So here's the business growth strategies group. That's like all the business owners, mostly from United States, are part of this group. There's over 11,783 at this time. I am the owner of the group. All these business owners, they go on Fiverr and they don't even know the seller. Imagine that they come directly to you and buy from you. That's not all. So there is a platinum keynote speakers group. These are the speakers, 3,200 of them. They make $100,000 plus every year. I am the owner of that group. Imagine getting some clients from that group. Now you get the idea कि premium client किस type के होते हैं. अब आप सोच रहे होंगे कि हाँ या बात करें premium client, show me something. I want to see how they look like, you know. Okay, let me show you one. First one, here is the Brian Zimmerman. He is the CEO and founder of JVZoo. That's the world's largest affiliate network. Recently we met. In fact, we had a breakfast together in a one-to-one meeting, and he paid for it. Let me tell you. Last time I checked, they have done over $200 million on the JVZoo and going strong. I have asked him to share his experience working with me. As you know, you can imagine he is a very busy man. So he has a special message for you in this 53 seconds. Let's watch together.
Hey, this is Brian Zimmerman from jbzoo.com, and it's a quick video I wanted to make about my working relationship with Siddique. We've done multiple ventures together over the last year and a half, one of the biggest being at webinarswaps.com. Where he brought us many presenters and we did quite a lot of business together. Recently, he brought me a new opportunity to where we're going to be able to take JVZoo, which is our affiliate platform, to the masses of people that we potentially were not able to currently reach with the way that we were marketing it, to these circles. So definitely looking forward to working with him on this and being able to take JVZoo to the next level into a market that nobody else has seemed to touch yet. So we definitely appreciate you letting us know about this. Appreciate the opportunity to work with you on it again, and looking forward to doing so. And if it's anything like our previous working relationships have been in the other networks, I'm very sure we're going to do quite well. So,
just imagine working with JVZoo affiliates to work for long term. They have tens of thousands of them. Imagine getting a few clients from that. They keep launching products and they need your services on an ongoing basis. Just focus on delivering quality service. They will be your client. So you want more? Let me show you. In case you don't know, Mike Filsame, and he is the host of Annual Marketer Cruise and the owner of Webinar Jam. He is one of the top marketers, lives in San Diego, California. And recently I was in a mastermind. On the left side, that's his wife, Michelle, and Mike Filsame. I was in a mastermind with them. Annually, he arranged a cruise with around 400 or 500 marketers around the world. And I have been twice on that marketing with the top marketers for 7 days. Imagine all the marketers, 400 or 500 marketers stuck on the same cruise for 7 days. How much we learn from each other, have a mastermind, and build a lifelong relationship with many of them. I have asked Mike to share his personal message for you. It's only 39 seconds. Let's watch.
Hi, this is Mike Filsame, and I'm here on the 6th annual Marketers Cruise with 350 other guests, and one very special guest. His name is Mohammed Siddique, and I had an opportunity to meet him, and we're going to be doing some joint ventures. He's going to be helping me get some incredible amounts of traffic from places that I would never have been able to reach, and also he's introducing me to other people that I can support. So from what I'm seeing, if you need a joint venture broker, or if you're looking to get more traffic for your products in places that you just don't even know exist, Mohammed Siddique is probably one of the best JV brokers around, and definitely somebody that you want to connect with. So
you just need to follow what Mike Filsame recommends. Here is the 7-day cruise, happens every year in January, and in fact I'm planning to attend the next one again. Okay, that's not all. Recently, my mentor Alex Mandozian, he came to Atlanta to have a mastermind 2 days with me. Here's our picture together. I was holding this sign just to have him feel good about him. And at the Atlanta airport. And then, of course, we spent 2 days together. Alex Mandozian, in case you don't know him, he is the Larry King of virtual marketing and CEO of Marketing Online. रोज़ों का महीना है, लेकिन of course as a Muslim, बेशक उसने तो खाना है तो हमने उनको बना के खाना दिया. He is sitting at our kitchen table to have the food. So you can imagine how tight relationship we have as a mentor. That's the level we learn from each other, and strong relationship. Of course, I'm going to show you, prove it to you. As you can imagine, Alex Mandozian travels around the world. He has clients in 7 continents, 1.2 million students. And I asked him to share his experience of working with me.
I want to talk to you about quality of life. You and I are probably strangers. We've never met. But I do know one thing about you. You want a higher quality of life as you go through your professional life and find the right joint venture partners and teachers to do that. That's what I want too. My name is Alex Mandozian, and I've observed that the quality of my life is always determined by the quality of my relationships, and the quality of my relationships typically are determined by the quantity of my tight-knit masterminds that I have with professional and personal interaction. And I'm very well known in my little world. I've trained over 1.2 million students in 20 years. I'm not famous, but I am the marketing guy behind many well-known people, including Donald Trump. What's most important is being in the right group at the right time with the right mission. And one thing I've observed about Siddique is he is relationship-centered first, and then he is business-centered second. And the trust that is lubricated by that relationship is what's most important. And I can say that as of today, I may be calling him a friend for life. So you're very fortunate to have him.
Probably the number one question we get is why are we doing this? I have asked my mentor again to answer this for me. Don't worry, it's only 87 seconds, short message. Let's watch together.
Every giant accomplishment in nature was once a seed. It could be ancient and biblical, like the mustard seed that turns into the mustard plant. My favorite seed is the acorn, which turns into giant oak. But even a smaller seed than that is the giant sequoia tree. Now, in this container, it's a $10. I bought it. It comes with soil, fertilizer, and redwood seeds. This container, in this container, if you plant it and let nature take it over, provide sunlight, provide the soil, provide warmth, and provide a very fertile environment, and water it properly. Even let it rain. This will grow 1,500, 2,000 years, and the trunk of this little seed will be the size of this hotel room that I'm in right now. So why is this so important? Because the seed has to destroy itself to become the root, and the root's still not seen. Then the root becomes the trunk turns into the branches turns into the limbs, then that grows leaves, and then after the leaves come the fruit. First the root, then the fruit, but prior to the root are the seeds, and in here are the seeds. And this goes to my good friend who's holding the camera, Siddique. Okay, if his parents did it right, it would have called Siddique, but it's close enough.
No, you just heard the Alex version. Let me give you my version. By doing this, PC family members will be so strong and our beloved motherland, Pakistan. However, we want to work with people with a high integrity. Let me clear one thing. जो हम offer कर रहे हैं, this is not for everyone. This is for only people with very high integrity and who believe in delivering a very high quality work and keeping their word. जो किसी को कहते हैं मैं इस टाइम पे ये काम करके दूंगा तो वो सो करते हैं. You might ask, Siddique, integrity क्या होती है? कोई बात नहीं, don't worry. I have asked my mentor, Alex Mendozian, to explain for both of us. Let's watch together.
Integrity. That's a word that is thrown around, in the English language anyway, in American business and business overseas, from where I am here in the United States. Integrity, what does it mean? Well, to know what it means, you have to go back to the root of the word, which is integrated. To integrate. When you are integrated, like an integrated circuit, like an integrated company, like an integrated family, like an integrated business, it means that one part is related to the next because there's integrity in that structure. So when you have integrity as a business person, it doesn't matter what cultural background you're from, it doesn't matter what ethnic background you're from, although cultural and ethnicity does have an impact on the way integrity is understood. Integrity is doing what you say and saying what you do. Doing what you say and saying what you do. So time integrity is starting on time and ending on time. I will tell you in a moment why integrity is so important. Relationship integrity is telling the truth where bad news carries faster than good news. That's integrity. Relationship integrity is where there is fidelity, not just between spouses, but partners are true with each other. And if something comes up where one partner is put in a compromising position, the partner tells the other partner exactly what's happening. Because you know how a small little lie can turn into a big lie over time. And it can be paralyzing. Now, Integrity has a purpose, because when you are integrated, then you can be anticipated. And when you can be anticipated, you can be predictable. And when you're predictable, you can be trusted. Trust is the lubricant to all business. It increases the speed with which business is done. Warren Buffett is highly trusted. He did business with a company called Walmart, a Fortune 1 company, multiple hundreds of billions of dollars, and he did a deal that should have taken 2 years. 2 years. He did it in less than 3 months. Why? Because he has integrity. Now, Warren Buffett gave $30 billion, with a B, billion dollars to his friend Bill Gates of Microsoft for the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. $30 billion. Why? Because Bill Gates, to Warren Buffett, has integrity. He's integrated. And Warren feels he knows, Bill knows what to do with that money more than Warren does when it comes to charity. Warren Buffett is the most successful investor probably in the history of humanity as far as investment is concerned. However, without integrity, there's very little predictability. And with that predictability, there's very little trust. If I can anticipate what you're going to do, then I trust you. Now, integrity is about consistency. And when you have integrity, people can trust you, they can know you, they can like you, because they can anticipate and predict your next move. Trust is the lubricant to all business. It'll speed things up if you're willing to have the courage to be full of integrity.
Are you getting this? The only people of high integrity we want to work. You might ask, Siddique, I don't know about you enough. How about your own integrity? I'm glad you asked that question. As you know, Alex Mandossian is my mentor. I learned from him how to interview guests, have done hundreds of interviews. In fact, recently I have interviewed Alex Mandossian himself and he loved it. I cannot talk about my own integrity myself. When I asked Alex about my integrity with working with him, he answered this in 300 seconds. Let's watch together.
Mohammed Siddique and I have been in business and have known each other for less than 2 years. And probably I've known of him less than 3 years. And we really have been in touch with each other on a daily basis for less than 1 year. Now, 1 year is 52 weeks. 1 year is 12 months. It's 365 days. And it's hard to imagine in less than 1 year, it feels like I have a friend for life. Someone I'll call my friend, Mohammed Siddique. You know that you would probably do that for him too. And if you don't know him, then I would encourage you to get to know him. What is surprising is that 1 year feels like 10 years. And the reason it feels like 10 years, when I say 1 year, it's just shocking to me. It's surprising. It's astounding. But you probably have relationships in your life where 1 year feels like 10 years. Hopefully, it's not a family member or a friend. Hopefully, it's someone in business because you trust them so much. How is that possible? How can 1 year feel like 10 years where you would do almost anything for them, yet you've known them 1/10 the time that you've known other people, yet you're willing to do more for them? And to me, it comes down to one word: integrity. If someone is so integrated that I can predict them, if someone is so integrated, which is where the word integrity comes from, that I can anticipate their next move, if someone is so integrated that I can trust them with the lives of my family, then 1 year could feel like 100 years. Because when they are consistently full of integrity, and when they're out of integrity because something changed, they quickly make good for it by explaining what happened. You see, I believe that there are 3 ways to handle an agreement that is integrity-centered. The first way to handle an agreement is to keep the agreement. There is a due date, and if you keep the agreement before the due date or on the due date, then you are integrity-centered. You are full of integrity. You're integrated. The second way to handle an agreement is to renegotiate the agreement before the due date. If you do that, then you are full of integrity. You can be anticipated. You can be trusted. You are predictable because you're doing it before the due date. If you do it after the due date, you can't be trusted. You are out of integrity. Renegotiating after the due date, when you had all the time prior to the due date to renegotiate, even saying, I want to renegotiate, that's enough to start the renegotiation process. Many people don't do it. They hide. You are in integrity if you renegotiate before the due date. You are out of integrity, according to me anyway, if you do it after the due date. I don't care what culture or what ethnicity you belong to. I'm Armenian descent, and Armenians have a certain way of doing business. Now, the third way to handle an agreement that is integrity-centered is to unmake that agreement. You had to make it. To unmake it is to no longer make it applicable. Say, I know I can't live by this agreement. Now, if you unmake it before the due date, then you are in integrity. If you unmake it after the due date, or by simply not following through on your part of the agreement, you're out of integrity. And the risk that you run is not being trusted, not this one time, but forever. It's like a crack in a dam that's holding back water. Have you seen what happens in a crack? A crack, a small hairline crack in a dam is like a hairline fracture in a bone. Initially, nothing happens, but soon the pressure in a dam with water, on a bone with walking or living, and that crack gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and that little doubt becomes big. All of a sudden, the dam explodes. The bone breaks. Why? Because it's out of integrity. It loses its integrity. So integrity in business has to do with making and keeping agreements and renegotiate them before the due date, keeping them on or before the due date, or unmaking them before the due date. If you live within that realm, then you will be, like Mohammed Siddique and I, friends for a year, but it feels like 10 years.
Thank you, Alex. I'm so humbled to know. Thank you so much. By the way, Alex is not only my client. I have a number of other private clients and mastermind members. And one of them is Robert Sheeman. Robert Sheeman is a New York Times best-selling author, CNN and Fox News wealth experts. Here is what he has to say about working with me. Let's watch together.
The biggest lesson I've learned in business is, who are you working with? Working with the wrong person can destroy an organization of hundreds of people. Working with the right person with integrity can make your business amazingly profitable, simple. So integrity is the most important thing, I believe. And it's not what you say, it's what you do. I've been working with Mohammed Siddique for quite a while, and everything he says he does, and what he does he says, he has 100% integrity. And that is worth literally millions and millions of dollars. Be careful who you work with, and if you're going to work with Mohammed Siddique, you don't have to worry. He has 100% integrity in everything he says and he does, and to me, that is worth more than any amount of money.
Thank you, Robert. I'm so humbled to have these kind words from you. So these are type of premium clients. So imagine working with any one of these type of premium clients, how your business will look like. Now imagine if you have met them a year ago, 2 years ago, what would have been difference in your bank account? That's not all. Here is another premium client. There's one. Barbara Wainwright is the host of WMAX TV, shares her experience working with PC team member in 56 seconds. Then I'm going to ask you, who is Barbara Wainwright in this picture? Try guess by watching this.
I'm here on the set of Maximize Your Wealth Now, and I just want to give kudos to Bashir for doing all of our post-production video editing on our second season, and he's been so great at getting things done on time and with a lot of heart. You know, he's wonderful to work with. So if you need somebody to work on your video post-production, I'm going to highly recommend Bashir because he does a great job. He gets it done on time, and he does it with a lot of heart. And I know Shirley.
And I got to tell you, Bashir, you are just amazing. You Bashir-eyes us every week to get our programs out. And we are so grateful for your patience and your persistence and consistency. It's awesome. Thank you so much. You're the best.
Thank you, Barbara and Shirley, for your kind words. If you have guessed that person on my right, is Barbara Wainwright, then you are right. I have done this over and over. Now it's your turn to get raving reviews on your work. Just imagine thousands of Pakistani entrepreneurs receive this kind of messages on their work from international clients like Barbara, like Robert Sheeman, like Alex Mendozian, and many, many others. How will you feel, your family and your company employees, what it could mean to you be as a proud Pakistani? I'm sure you agree. This will build a lot of goodwill to our beloved homeland, Pakistan, and you will have a premium clients who are willing to pay you top dollars. Let's watch this in 58 seconds together.
Hi, my name is Barbara Wainwright from Wainwright Global Institute of Professional Coaching, and I am here to share with you how I have developed a very good friendship with a couple of people from Pakistan. I am so impressed with the accountability, with the authenticity, with the integrity, and everything else that I have. The people that I've met have been so compassionate and true to their word. And to me, that's everything. If somebody's actions don't match their words, it's not the kind of person I want to work with or do business with. So I just want to share with you that the people of Pakistan that I've worked with have been brilliant to work with. They've been true to their word. They've been had a lot of integrity, and it's been a real pleasure. And so if you're thinking about hiring or somebody in Pakistan to work with, I highly recommend you do.
Thank you, Barbara. On the behalf of Pakistani Nation, I really salute you for your kind words and sharing your experience with working with Pakistani people. Now it's about time that you start getting a premium clients, and time is now. Introducing PC Success Wall for premium clients. At PC, we want to send you premium clients. They buy your gigs on Fiverr, and you keep all the money. This is how much we care about your success. It's not automatic. Not everyone can receive this one. It's only for a select. Here is the qualification criteria. You have completed a Fiverr success course, or you are a PC ambassador. That's number one condition. If you are watching this and you are not a PC ambassador, or you have completed a Fiverr success course, wherever you are watching, send a message and we can give you the information how you can become a PC ambassador. And you have already earned a minimum of $150 plus on Fiverr. Must have 4.5 star rating on Fiverr. That means you actually care about quality and deliver on time, and that's what we are only looking for, people with a high rating, and you know how to work internationally. That's why you deliver some orders already. And you have profiles on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and you have a professional picture and the same picture on all three social media sites. Same picture on Facebook, same picture on Twitter, same picture on LinkedIn. You won't believe how many people have different pictures on all sites. And no posting on your profiles of any religion, politics, or ranting about other people. किसी को गालियां देना, किसी के मजहब की बातें करना, इस्लाम को भी प्रीच करना, या किसी भी मजहब को या पॉलिटिक्स की बातें करें अपनी प्रोफाइल पे. If you have one, delete those entries. क्योंकि बिजनेस में कोई भी आपसे पॉलिटिक्स और रिलीजन की बात नहीं करना चाहता. If you want to work with international client, premium client successfully, you have to follow business language. और आपकी प्रोफाइलों पे, सोशल मीडिया प्रोफाइल पे जो आपका जो नाम है वो एग्जैक्टली जो नादरा कार्ड पे है या आपके एजुकेशन डॉक्यूमेंट पे एग्जैक्ट मैच करना चाहिए. उसमें कोई वो जो अगर गुजर कैनी चौधरी बने हुए हैं लेकिन आपके असल नाम में वो नहीं है तो you should not be. So if that's not the case, अगर आपका है तो बहुत अच्छी बात है, अगर नहीं है तो you have to update that one. That's a requirement. और आप अपनी प्रोफाइल पे हमेशा इंग्लिश में लिखेंगे with inspiration and motivate others message, positive message only. क्योंकि जो बिजनेस प्रीमियम क्लाइंट है, they check you on profile first, फिर वो आपसे बिजनेस की बात करते हैं. अगर उनको प्रोफाइल में कोई स्मेल आए, then they never contact you. That's the requirement. We want to make sure you get business. तो उसके लिए आपको तैयार करना है अपने आप को. The fifth फिफ्थ क्वालिफिकेशन ये है कि यू कमिट टू एक्सेप्ट पेमेंट फ्रॉम योर क्लाइंट्स थ्रू फाइवर सिस्टम इंस्टेड ऑफ बाईपासिंग दैट। लेट मी क्लैरिफाई, आपने जो क्लाइंट आपको मिलेगा वो आप फाइबर के थ्रू ही आपसे पैसे लेंगे, वो नहीं वो 10-20% जो भी वो आपसे लेते हैं उसको बेचाने के लिए आप उसको डायरेक्ट पेमेंट लेनी शुरू कर दें। दैट्स ए मस्ट रिक्वायरमेंट। नेवर एवर थिंक और इवन अटेम्प्ट टू सेव दैट फाइबर फीस। फाइबर प्रोटेक्ट्स यू फ्रॉम बायर चीटिंग यू। They already paid you to Fiverr before they even place an order with you. We want to ensure that you get paid every time client hires you. That's why Fiverr is like a work as an escrow broker in the middle. आप उसको बाईपास करेंगे, जब आपको पैसे नहीं मिलेंगे तो हम हमें कांटेक्ट करेंगे, जो आपने क्लाइंट वो आपकी साइट से आया था उसने पे नहीं किया तो यू आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल। हमने क्लाइंट डायरेक्टली अपनी साइट से आपको भेज देना, दरमियान में हम इन्वॉल्व नहीं है। बिजनेस इज डन बिटवीन यू एंड द क्लाइंट। क्लाइंट वो फाइबर के थ्रू आएगा, आपको उनका कस्टम ऑफर करके आपको जो प्राइस जो भी पहले एग्री कर लेंगे आप उससे बात करके, तो वही आप उसको भेज देंगे। क्योंकि इसमें हमें सारी ये चाहिए तो हमें आपकी सारी प्रोफाइल चेक करनी है कि ये आप सारा इसको कंप्लाई करते हैं। सो यू मस्ट गो थ्रू ए वीडियो इंटरव्यू या ऑडियो इंटरव्यू हमारे साथ। सो इट्स नॉट ऑटोमेटिक, इंटरव्यू इज अ मस्ट। क्योंकि हमारा अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बड़े 20 सालों से बाहर काम कर रहे हैं, इतना नाम है, तो हम उसको रिस्क नहीं ले सकते हम किसी भी एक गलत बंदे से कोई इंट्रोड्यूस कर दें अपने नेटवर्क में। बल्कि वो जो आपका पोटेंशियल प्रीमियम क्लाइंट आएगा वो फाइनल जो एडिटेड इंटरव्यू होगा उसको वो वॉच करेगा। दे वॉच इट, दे लाइक यू, दे नो लाइक एंड ट्रस्ट यू ऑलरेडी, दे आर काइंड ऑफ प्री सोल्ड टू बाय योर गिग ऑलरेडी बिफोर दे इवन कांटेक्ट यू। ओके, फाइवर पे आपको पता है कि तकरीबन कोई 80 किस्म की कैटेगरियां हैं और हर कैटेगरी में तो वी आर ओनली एक्सेप्टिंग 50 सेलर्स। अब अगर एज एन एग्जांपल आप फाइवर पे देखें, देयर आर 4,000 ग्राफिक डिजाइनर या लोगो डिजाइनर हैं, ओनली 50 विल बी एक्सेप्टेड क्योंकि वी वांट टू हैव वेरी हाई क्वालिटी पीपल वर्किंग इन दिस वन। This is only on a first come first serve basis. Once the category has a 50 applications accepted, then this person is gone forever until उसमें से कोई वायलेट करेगा टर्म, फिर हम रिमूव करेंगे। एवरीबडी एल्स विल बी इन वेटिंग स्टेज, वेटिंग स्टेटस। ये नेक्स्ट क्राइटेरिया इसका ये है कि आप हमेशा प्रोफेशनल मैनर में दूसरे पीसी फैमिली मेंबर्स की हेल्प करेंगे whenever you can in a position to help. एंड प्लस जो हमारे जो पाकिस्तान से लोग हैं बहुत सारे इंग्लिश में बहुत मिस्टेक्स होती हैं, कोई बात नहीं, मेरी इंग्लिश में भी मिस्टेक्स होती हैं, लेकिन वो आपने क्या करना, आपने ग्रामरली यूज करना रिटन कम्युनिकेशन में, ताकि स्पेलिंग एरर्स और ग्रामर मिस्टेक्स ना हो आपकी। उसका अगर आपके पास नहीं है, यू नेवर हर्ड अबाउट इट, गो on alshrifoundation.com/grammarly, ये फ्री है, रजिस्टर्ड आप उनके साथ कर लें। पेड वर्जन वहां भी ऑफर करते हैं, नहीं लेना कोई जरूरत नहीं है अभी, आप फ्री में करें ताकि एटलीस्ट आपकी कम्युनिकेशन बेहतर हो, उससे आपका इंप्रेशन खराब ना हो। ये आपकी बेहतरी के लिए हम बता रहे हैं। एंड वन ऑफ द कंडीशन इज you must have donated to Al Sharif Foundation before the interview is conducted. It's $100 per category. क्योंकि हाँ ये चैरिटी का प्रोजेक्ट है सारा, इसमें हम कोई कमर्शियली आपसे पैसे नहीं बनाना चाह रहे, और आप इसमें कि आप $100 एक कैटेगरी का देंगे, उसमें आपका इंटरव्यू भी अरेंज होगा। अगर आप पीसी स्टूडेंट हैं, अगर आपने $100 बना लिया तो आपने अल शरीफ फाउंडेशन को जो आपने प्रॉमिस किया था वापस करने का, यू मस्ट डू दैट $100 बैक। अगर आप पीसी स्टूडेंट नहीं हैं और आप पीसी एम्बेसडर हैं, then you probably working on more than one category. Most of the students are only working on one category, so $100 one time is good enough. लेकिन अगर जो आपके कुछ लोग हैं जो एक से मल्टीपल कैटेगरीज में काम करते हैं एट वन टाइम, वो हर कैटेगरी में लिस्ट करने के लिए $100 वन टाइम चैरिटी को डोनेशन देंगे। अल शरीफ फाउंडेशन, अल शरीफ फाउंडेशन ये पाकिस्तानी सोशल एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप प्रोजेक्ट जो अल शरीफ फाउंडेशन का प्रोजेक्ट है, वी आर ऑन मिशन टू एम्पावर 1 million एंटरप्रेन्योर्स इन पाकिस्तान। आपकी इस डोनेशन से हम इस तरह के ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम और बहुत सारे चीजें डेवलप कर सकते हैं। लेकिन अगर आपने अल शरीफ फाउंडेशन को ऑलरेडी डोनेट किया हुआ है, यू डोंट हैव टू डोनेट अगेन अनलेस यू वांट टू स्पॉन्सर मोर स्टूडेंट्स, यू आर ऑलवेज वेलकम। वी वांट टू रिवॉर्ड दोज ओनली हु प्लान टू फुलफिल देयर प्रॉमिस टू देयर स्पॉन्सर्स फॉर डोनेटिंग टू अल शरीफ फाउंडेशन। हम आपको पीसी का सक्सेस फाइवर सक्सेस कोर्स प्रोफेशनल सर्टिफिकेट भी आपको इशू करेंगे, so that way and you must display that certificate on your social media profiles। क्योंकि वो जो प्रीमियम क्लाइंट्स हैं उनको हम ये बता चुके होंगे कि हमारे जो आपको हम लोग दे रहे हैं उन सबकी प्रोफाइलों पे वो सर्टिफिकेट डिस्प्ले है, और उससे वो उनको पता चल जाएगा कि ये ऑथेंटिक प्रोफाइल है, ये वही है, कोई और नहीं है। तो मेक श्योर, और आपने ये करना है कि जो आपका एंड प्लस यू मेक श्योर योर नेम ऑन ऑल द सोशल मीडिया प्रोफाइल्स मैचिंग योर नादरा कार्ड एंड हाई स्कूल और आपके एजुकेशनल सर्टिफिकेट्स में, एंड आपका जो पीसी अकाउंट में भी नाम वही है जो सब हालों पे, क्योंकि हम आपको जो सर्टिफिकेट इशू करेंगे वही नाम होगा जो हमारे अकाउंट में है। तो आप अगर वो आपका अकाउंट में आपको श्योर नहीं का क्या है, आप इस अकाउंट इस लिंक पे जाकर लॉग इन करें, learn.pakistanisocialentrepreneurshipaacademy.com/account। वहां पे फर्स्ट नेम, मिडिल नेम, लास्ट नेम जो भी आपका नजर आ रहा है जैसे आपके सर्टिफिकेट पे है तो आप कर दें। जैसे मेरा नाम मोहम्मद सिद्दीक है तो मैं फर्स्ट नेम में मोहम्मद वहाँ पे एंटर करूंगा, लास्ट नेम में सिद्दीक एंटर करूंगा। लेकिन अगर लेट्स से मेरा मोहम्मद अली सिद्दीक होता तो वो आप फर्स्ट अली जो है वो मिडिल नेम होता है, तो उसको आप बेशक फर्स्ट नेम के बाद में लिख दें या सेकंड के बाद, ताकि पूरा ही हम फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट नेम दोनों वहाँ पे आपके सर्टिफिकेट पे प्रिंट करेंगे। सो यू मेक श्योर कि आपका पीसी अकाउंट पे भी वो आपकी इन्फॉर्मेशन करेक्ट है, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, वरना सर्टिफिकेट इशू हो जाएगा, वो रॉन्ग नेम होगा। अगर वो जब क्लाइंट आपको देखेगा कि आपका जो सर्टिफिकेट पे नाम कोई और है, प्रोफाइल पे कोई और है, यू आर डिसक्वालिफाइड ऑन इट्स ओन। वो जब भी वेरीफाई करेगा तो उनको एक भी स्मेल आ जाए तो दे नेवर डू बिजनेस विद यू। प्रीमियम क्लाइंट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट हियर। तो आपको क्या मिलेगा इससे? पीसी सक्सेस वॉल फॉर प्रीमियम क्लाइंट्स। इससे आपकी जो प्रोफेशनल लिस्टिंग, आपका जो वीडियो इंटरव्यू है, प्लस और नीचे आपका जो इंटरव्यू दे देंगे, ऑडियो भी हो सकता है इंटरव्यू, अगर कोई फीमेल वीडियो पे नहीं आना चाहिए तो ऑडियो इंटरव्यू हो सकता है। इंटरव्यू के बगैर ये पॉसिबल नहीं है, ऑडियो भी ठीक है, वी ओके विद द ऑडियो। प्रीमियम, imagine premium clients can watch your interview, get to know you first before they even contact you to do any business with you directly. You can charge premium prices for your services as client can speak with you, Skype, WhatsApp, Facebook, जो भी आपके contact information है, जो कि Fiverr तो वो चीजें अलाउ नहीं करता था। इससे ये पहले ही information आपकी वीडियो के नीचे उनको दे देंगे, so they feel oh they are getting a premium provider now, चूंकि वो अपनी सारी contact information पहले ही उनको बता रहा है। लेकिन आपका प्रॉमिस है कि आपने फाइवर के थ्रू पेमेंट ही एक्सेप्ट करनी है, ये दैट्स वन ऑफ द कंडीशन। वी विल फाइंड आउट बाय द वे, जब भी हमें पता चलेगा, आप जितना मर्जी स्नीकी सोचें, जब पता चलेगा तो यू विल बी रिमूव्ड एंड रिमूव्ड फॉरएवर। सो यू हैव अ रिस्क ऑफ नॉट रिसीविंग एनी प्रीमियम क्लाइंट फ्रॉम अस फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ आवर रिलेशनशिप, दैट विल बी ओवर। इसमें कोई एब्सोल्युटली जीरो टॉलरेंस होगी। चलिए, ये अपॉर्चुनिटी है, अब आपका क्या दिल में इसमें मानता है, आप इसको कैसे एवेल्युएट करेंगे? आई डोंट नो। जब मैं किसी अपॉर्चुनिटी को एवेल्युएट करता हूँ, so this is how I look at it. Why this? Why me? And why now? These are the three things I look for. I want you to go through the same thing. I have asked Alex to explain this for you so you get it. Why this? Why me? Why now? What is that? So let's watch together.
This is about marketing. And a business does three things. Number one, it does production. Doesn't matter what business you're in, you're producing something. If you're a manufacturer, you're producing goods and services. So production is one of the three. Number two is operations. Operations is paying the staff, the clerical people who are working for you. And both operations and production is about taking money away from the business. The third thing that a business does is marketing. And this conversation is about marketing because marketing is the only one of the three things that a business does that brings money back into the business. It's very misunderstood in many cases because most business people, doesn't matter if they're doing $500 million a year or $1 million a year, some startups, it doesn't matter, they believe that marketing is a science, but really it's a combination of art and science. So why this? Why this is because I am uniquely qualified to talk about marketing, because I've been the gentleman behind the people who do marketing in the marketplace in the United States and abroad on 5 continents. And you don't know my name in many cases, but you've seen my work. And I've made more mistakes than anyone else I know, having lost millions of dollars of other people's money. And I know what is by getting rid of what isn't. So that makes me uniquely qualified and gives me the right to talk about this. Why me? I told you, I've made more mistakes. And I've lost more money, of my own and other people's money, to find out what does not work. We approach things not by pre-qualifying them, but by disqualifying them. And by doing that, we get rid of the skeptics, we get rid of the people who have entitlement and feel that we have to do all the work. It is mutual, both client and teacher, and has to do mutual work. It takes integrity, but it's about being integrated into, it's a part of the company, it's a division as a trusted advisor, and it can only work with trust, because that will lubricate the relationship. Why now? Why now is the time to do it? Well, if not now, then when? And if not with your company, then with which company? Your competitors? And if not at this moment, then when? The decision means to cut off, like the word incision, like a doctor makes an incision during surgery to cut into. Cut off means cutting off a set of circumstances. And so if there's skepticism, then it shouldn't be now or ever. If there's doubt, it shouldn't be now or ever. But if there's exploration, so that there's a working relationship, then you find out that this topic, marketing, is done with and now, because now is the time to put the business on an accelerated growth mode, because if you're not learning, you're dying. That's what Albert Einstein said, and I believe that as well. I believe if you're not learning, you're not growing, and a company that's not growing eventually dies.
Okay, thank you, Alex. So you know why, if you are going to decide it now, and because we are only accepting 50 people per category, here is the link. You need to go to alsharifoundation.com/PC सक्सेस वॉल. इस पे आप पाकिस्तान से होते भी आप डोनेट कर सकते हैं, पाकिस्तान में अकाउंट में डायरेक्टली जमा कर सकते हैं, ऑनलाइन ट्रांसफर कर सकते हैं, एटीएम के थ्रू ट्रांसफर कर सकते हैं. अगर आपके पास एटीएम कार्ड विद वीजा और मास्टर लोगो है वो भी आप ऑनलाइन इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं वेबसाइट पे, लिंक पे, या आपके पास कोई क्रेडिट कार्ड है वो भी आप पे कर सकते हैं. पेपॉल है, पेपॉल के थ्रू पे कर सकते हैं. वी मेड इट सो इजी. ऑल द पेमेंट ऑप्शंस आर देयर ऑन दैट पेज, अंडर दैट वीडियो ऑन दैट पेज. ओके, तो जो हमें मैं थोड़े से क्वेश्चंस आपके आंसर करता हूँ, बल्कि आई एम गोइंग टू आस्क हेल्प फ्रॉम एलेक्स टू आंसर दोस क्वेश्चंस टू. बल्कि जो सबसे नंबर 1 क्वेश्चन आता है कि हाँ ये बहुत अच्छा है, मेरे पास टाइम ही नहीं है कुछ करने, ये करने का मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है कि मैं इसको कर सकूं. तो आई एम गोइंग टू आस्क एलेक्स टू आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन.
Now there's a common objection or roadblock, and one of the two most common objections or roadblocks that keep people stuck is I don't have the time. Well, this is one I don't understand, because I have thought about it again and again, and you watching right now, I have no idea if you and I have ever met, but I do know that you're still watching, so you have the time to keep watching. You're interested, you're curious, you're exploring, so you have that time, right? And you and I, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, or any other billionaire that you can think of, or multimillionaire, anyone famous, even people who were doing philanthropy, they all have the same amount of time. There's 86,400 seconds in a day. There's 168 hours in a week. There's 52 weeks in a year. So when I hear I don't have time, what I hear is something much bigger than that. Because you have the same amount of time I do. All that's telling me, if you say that to me, or prospect says it to you, or prospect, is that I don't have time means this is not a priority. Now, what is priority? Well, the principle of priority is knowing the difference between what is important and then doing what's important first. As if you had 3 days to live. Because if you had 3 days to live, even 1 day to live, you wouldn't do what's urgent, you'd only do what's important. You'd probably call up people who you haven't called in a long time, maybe even enemies, and tell them that you care for them and to forgive you. You act differently if time is limited. So time is more precious than money. I don't have time just means this is not a priority. So if it is a priority, that means it's in the top 5 or 10 things that are most important to you. If I hear I don't have time, that means that I, Alex Mondosian, have not made my argument, my position, the benefits of working together clear enough. My message hasn't been clear to have the perfect message to market match, which we'll speak of in a moment. And so I don't have time is a lie. You have plenty of time. I have plenty of time. We just have to both agree that this is a priority. If not this, then what? If not you, then who? If not now, then when? It comes back to that. So the principle of priority is what drives us. That's why we have time for our family, even to take before business, if it's important. That's why we have time for business associates, whom we regard very, very important. That's why many times we'll do something that's not going to make us money because it's more of a priority because of our loyalty and honor to that thing or that person. It's about the principle of priority. Time is not an issue. So I don't have time is a lie, and it plays no role in an objection or remaining stuck. And I say this so that next time you think I don't have the time, you go back and you let your inner voice have a voice and say this is not a priority. And if that's true, this is not a priority, the next question is why? So you have plenty of time. The question is this what you're focused on relevant and important enough to have a priority in one of the top 10 most important things that you're doing right now. Only you know the answer to that.
Thank you, Alex. तो मेरा आपसे क्वेश्चन ये है कि क्या आपका बिजनेस को ग्रो करना आपकी प्रायोरिटी है? अगर आपको ग्रो करना है तो go on alsharifoundation.com, PC Success Official, and starts getting premium clients by qualifying through the process. आता है कि I don't have any money, I have no money. Okay, we get it. Again, I asked Alex, my mentor, to answer it on my behalf, so you get it. When you say no money, what does that really mean?
I have no money. Well, that is a common objection that comes up, and it usually is playing with I don't have time, which I've already covered as being a lie. I don't have money. Well, I'm going to go back to the principle of priority, knowing the difference between what's important and urgent and doing what's important first. Everyone has money or can find money to do what's important. If a family member were dying and there was a cure and the money it would take to pay for the cure was beyond what you're capable of doing, you would find a way to do it. I've done it when my daughter was dying in the hospital. I did whatever it took to make sure that I got a hold of that cure that ended up saving her life, and she's still living today, 4 years later, in perfect health. I don't have money is again a question of priority. I don't have money for the person who has a home, not in the streets. They have a home. They may be in debt. Well, they have enough money to be in debt. Business in most cases. Maybe that their work and their business is not going the way they wanted to, but that's a problem of priority. It's a priority problem. It's not a money problem. It's not a time problem. So I believe everything with money and time stems back to a question of priority. If you don't know your priorities, then you can't run your business. And if you can't run your business, there are many people you are responsible to, not only your family, but your team members, the people who are working for you, their families, and because of your lack of priority, of putting one thing before the other, it may compromise everyone else who works for you and with you. So I don't have money, again, like I don't have time, is a lie. People have money. You have money, I have money to do what is a priority for us. And so it is a principle of priority that we rely on, and I hope that this makes an impact on whether or not we do business together in the future, that you become more productive, and the principle of productivity is getting maximum results in minimum time. Why can you get maximum results in minimum time? That's a 5-word definition of productivity. Maximum results in minimum time. How is that possible? It's because of your priorities. Time is not an issue with priorities. Money is not an issue with priorities. It's all about the principle of priority.
Thank you, Alex. Again, लोग हमसे पूछते हैं how donation is being used. Donations के हम बहुत सारे scholarship के हैं. हम पीसी जो स्टूडेंट है पाकिस्तानी सोशल एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एकेडमी के जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको हम स्कॉलरशिप प्रोवाइड करते हैं, उससे हम ट्रेनिंग प्रोवाइड करते हैं. न्यू ट्रेनिंग डेवलपमेंट पे खर्चा होता है, और जो ट्रेनर्स हैं, मास्टर ट्रेनर्स हैं, उनको पे करते हैं. सिस्टम सपोर्ट्स है और एडवर्टाइजिंग पे. सो व्हाट्स द नेक्स्ट स्टेप? जस्ट गो ऑन दिस लिंक एंड इनरोल. पेमेंट ऑप्शन सारी उसमें हैं, बड़े गौर से पढ़ना, सारा कुछ है. Again, alsharifoundation.com/PC Success Wall, PSEA ये वीडियो के साथ कहीं लिंक भी दिया होगा ऊपर नीचे. I'm sure you have more questions. आप इसके लिए बिल्कुल, we love to answer any and every question you might have even. Thank you for considering and thank you for watching. Go ahead, go and do PC official group on Facebook, fb.com/groups/PC official. इस ग्रुप में जाएं. रिक्वेस्ट, अगर आप ग्रुप के ऑलरेडी मेंबर हैं तो वहाँ पे क्वेश्चन पूछें. अगर आप मेंबर नहीं है तो रिक्वेस्ट करें ज्वाइन करने की. आपको कुछ घंटों में या विद इन 24 आवर आपकी एक्सेप्ट हो जाएगी. देन यू कैन आस्क क्वेश्चंस. अगेन, आई हैव डन माय पार्ट. माय जॉब इज डन. योर जॉब स्टार्ट्स राइट नाउ. Either. Thank you so much for watching all this and spending this time together. I really enjoyed presenting it to you, and it's your decision time and choice is yours to make. Either you want to stuck where you are right now in your life. If you're getting what you really deserve, you don't need to enroll in this one. If you want to do more, ताकि आपकी फैमिली आप पे प्राउड हो और आप अपनी फैमिली को सपोर्ट कर सकें, and employ more people, ताकि wishing you good luck. and looking forward to working together soon. Allah Hafiz.